AI is eating the world. Blockchain is trying to rebuild it. For the last year, these have been the two hottest, most explosive narratives in tech. But what happens when you smash them together? You get AI crypto tokens. And while the hype is absolutely deafening, let's be real, this space is also a minefield of insane volatility and speculation. So before we get into the code and the use cases, let's be crystal clear. My job here isn't to give you financial advice. My job is to cut through the noise and dissect the actual technology. This is an educational deep dive. Your capital is your responsibility. All right, now that we've got that out of the way, let's figure out what these things actually are beyond the hype. First, let's get one thing straight. An AI token is not like Bitcoin or Ether. Think of it like this. A traditional cryptocurrency like Bitcoin is the native currency of its own country. It's the US dollar of the Bitcoin blockchain. You use it to pay for everything on that network, it's a store of value, and its main job is to incentivize miners to keep the country secure. AI tokens are different. They're more like arcade tokens. They're application-specific assets built on existing blockchains like Ethereum or Solana. You can't use an arcade token to buy groceries, but you absolutely need it to play Pac-Man. Their value comes from the utility they provide inside their specific arcade or ecosystem. This could be paying for an AI model, accessing computing power, or buying a dataset. Their success isn't tied to securing a whole new blockchain, but to how good their arcade games are and how many people want to play. So why merge these two technologies? Because they solve each other's biggest problems. AI has a trust issue. Its models are often a black box. You don't know what data it was trained on, if that data was manipulated, or how it reached a decision. Blockchain is all about trust. It's a transparent, tamper-proof, and auditable ledger. When you combine them, the blockchain acts as a trust layer for AI. It provides a permanent, verifiable record of the AI's training data, its model versions, and its decision-making process. This makes AI auditable and trustworthy, which is critical for adoption in high-stakes fields like finance and healthcare. And what does AI do for blockchain? It gives it a brain. Blockchains can be slow and inefficient. AI can optimize them. It can analyze transaction patterns to predict peak usage times, helping the network allocate resources more efficiently and reduce bottlenecks. AI also supercharges smart contracts. Instead of just being static code, AI can turn them into dynamic, adaptive systems that learn and make intelligent decisions based on real-time data. This is how you get from simple automation to true digital autonomy. This isn't just theory. Real projects are building different pieces of a decentralized AI stack. You have decentralized compute projects like Render Network. Think of it as Airbnb for GPU power. Artists and AI developers who need massive computational power can rent it from a global network of people with idle gaming rigs. The RNDR token is the arcade token you use to pay for that service. Then there's Fetch.ai, which is building a world of autonomous economic agents. These are basically digital twins that go out and perform tasks autonomously, like finding the cheapest parking spot, negotiating energy prices, or executing complex DeFi trades. The FET token is the digital fuel for deploying and interacting with these agents. And what about data, the lifeblood of AI? Ocean Protocol is building a decentralized data marketplace to unlock valuable datasets. Its killer feature is compute to data, which allows AI models to train on private data without the data ever leaving its owner's server, preserving privacy. And the list goes on. SingularityNet is creating a decentralized marketplace for AI algorithms themselves. BitTensor built a system where AI models compete to provide the best intelligence, getting rewarded in Tau tokens for their contributions. They're all tackling different parts of the same puzzle. But let's hit the brakes. This future isn't guaranteed. There are massive hurdles. First, the technical challenges are immense. AI is computationally expensive, and blockchains are notoriously slow. For example, Ethereum handles around 30 transactions per second, while a centralized system like Visa handles thousands. Trying to run complex AI models on-chain creates a resource bottleneck dilemma. Then there's the regulatory nightmare. The legal landscape is a fragmented, uncertain mess. Who is liable when an autonomous AI agent makes a bad financial decision? Regulators are struggling to keep up, creating a governance innovation paradox where rules designed to protect us could also stifle the very innovation we need. And we haven't even touched the ethical concerns. Algorithmic bias, data privacy, and accountability are all amplified in a decentralized world. Finally, the market itself. While these tokens are built on utility, they still live in the wild west of crypto. Their prices are often driven by hype and speculation, creating a utility versus speculation dynamic where short-term volatility can overshadow the long-term fundamental growth. So, what's the end game? The trend is pointing towards the emergence of sophisticated AI agent economies. This is where blockchain provides the secure, decentralized infrastructure, and AI provides the intelligence to power autonomous agents that can own assets, execute contracts, and interact with each other at machine speed. These agents could manage complex DeFi strategies, optimize global supply chains, and even help govern decentralized organizations by making predictive, data-driven decisions. This is the ultimate synergy, not just AI on the blockchain, but AI powering and governing decentralized systems. It's a vision of self-sustaining digital economies that could fundamentally change how value is created and exchanged. So, AI crypto tokens are more than just a buzzword. They represent a complex and challenging but potentially revolutionary technological frontier. They're the foundational components designed to power, incentivize, and govern decentralized AI. While the risks, technical, regulatory, and ethical, are very real, the promise of creating a more transparent, intelligent, and autonomous digital world is what drives this movement forward. But now, I want to hear from you. Which part of this ecosystem excites you the most? Is it the decentralized compute of Render, the autonomous agents of Fetch.ai, or the privacy-preserving data markets of Ocean? Or do you think the challenges are too great to overcome? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.